Well, welcome to the second grouping of arguments. I separated these out because the following arguments are just a little bit longer than the previous arguments, but they are not therefore qualitatively more difficult. They're just quantitatively more difficult. You just have to do more of the same. So let's take a look at 6. If we're morally responsible for our actions, then we must have free will. Okay. So let's let that be. If we are morally responsible, then we must have free will. If R, then F. Hopefully, by the way, following that symbolization is starting to feel a little more natural to you. If it's not, don't worry, it'll come. But we don't have free will, so not F. Okay, 3 questions. Can we conclude something? If so, what? And is that valid or not? Pause the video, start again when you're finished. We can conclude not R, and that is indeed valid, modus tollens, but the important thing to know is that it's valid. And if we aren't morally responsible for our actions, then punishment isn't morally justifiable. So if we're not morally responsible for our actions, then punishment is not justifiable. If not R, then not J. Can we conclude something? If so, what? Is it valid or invalid? Pause the video, start again when you're ready. Okay, can we conclude something? Yes. Not J. Is that valid or invalid? Valid. Do you see that? That's because not R is the front part, not J is the back part. So what we really have is if front, then back. Front, therefore back. That's modus ponens. Very good. We are now at, if constructing prisons is an appropriate use of public money, then punishment is justifiable. So if constructing prisons is an appropriate use of public money, then punishment must be justifiable. The 3 questions again, can we conclude something? If so, what? And is that valid or not? Pause the video, come back when you're ready. Okay, can we conclude something? Well, we have if C, then J, but not J, so not C. If front, then back, therefore opposite front, that's valid. And behold, therefore, we are now at the conclusion, constructing prisons isn't an appropriate use of public money, that just is not C, because we let C be, it is an appropriate use of public money. We got exactly where the author wanted to take us using only valid inference forms, so the argument as a whole is valid. Very good. Let's go on to 7.